So, what is a man or woman to gain the whole world but to lose their soul? This verse, parable, proverb, in many cultures, it represents when you sacrifice your authenticity, when you sacrifice your God-given purpose for a materialistic gain, whether it be money, sex, status, a car. It can be almost anything. And then so much of us think that if we just give a little bit of our true essence and compromise, that it'll be all worth it in the end. And then when you do it, and then that gift, that materialistic item doesn't really pan out, or after the excitement wears off, you know what you're left with? You're left with the thoughts, the grief sometimes, and the shame of what you actually did to acquire said skill, said job, said relationship, etc., etc. This is what I found has been the most detrimental to a lot of people's psyches and emotions when they're unable to sit back and realize that they took a bad deal. And so when they took this bad deal, now they feel like a part of them is missing because they sold it to some degree. And so when they see other men and women, or especially children, with such bright light and innocence within them, it's not because they hate the light. It reminds them that they don't have that innocent bright light within themselves anymore. And if they are portraying that light, it's a false light, because inside they're hurting. And so when they're hurting and they're seeing everyone else happy, they begin to get envious, they begin to get jealous, they begin to project and feel that everyone else knows that they're unhappy, and now they're just shoving their happiness in front of their face. This happens a lot with our young girls, especially during their adolescent stage. The gossip can get brutal and dark sometimes because of perception and life experiences that we go through. So, the moral of the story is, hey, don't compromise something that you know is eternal, which is your soul. Materialistic things come and go, but your dignity, your authenticity, your voice, your boundaries, these things matter. And these things keep you safe in ways that is priceless. So yeah, and if you did compromise, you can always come back, but you're going to have to admit it to yourself. And you're going to have to face the cringe. The cringe is, one, the mistakes you made consciously and unconsciously. And then two, thinking about all the people you may have hurt or you may have rejected because in your state of brokenness. You're going to have to come back and face those things and either give an apology to yourself, write a letter, or reach out to that person if it's possible. They'd be like, yo, I was tripping, I was on that one time, and yeah, my bad. Many ways it could be. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, yeah, peace.